Hi, I'm Jennifer Myers with Kunes Auto and RV Group, and it's time for another Car Convos. Today, I am picking up Bob Pearce of Pearce's Farm Stand in Walworth County, Wisconsin, in this wonderful corn, maybe sunflower yellow Ford Bronco. All right, you ready for this, Bob? Oh, you got it. The seat's little. Did not make it for
There we
you.
go.
Do you know what? One of my issues in my life is I don't think I'm shorter than people. So I don't know if you noticed, but we're the same height, if you ask me.
Gotcha.
No? Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, Bob Pearce. You are not the Bob Pearce. That's
Nope.
Grandpa.
That's Grandpa.
So how long have your grandparents, it's Marianne and Bob,
Correct.
still see them? Last time I was here, I think your grandpa was schlepping potatoes out there.
He's doing something every day.
Yeah.
So 7 days a week, Grandma and Grandpa are going.
How long has this been Pearce's farm? 50-ish?
Nope, we're in the 60s now.
Wow.
So
One family.
One family.
That's crazy.
Great tradition, and thankful for all of our good employees and all of our customers that help support it.
So I hear you make a lot of family decisions, but I hear you make a lot of the decisions too. Is that true or no?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So how did you go? So I raised my kids here, and we would come to your little Pearce's farm stand, which was big. I thought it was big, right? And we would go to hay bales and everything. How did you decide to go from the little cover to the whole big, amazing place you have now?
Well, Grandpa carried plywood on his back every single day, and he closed the stand. And when I got out of high school, I told him, I said, I don't feel like carrying plywood every day. How about we design a new building and we kind of grow from there and see what we can do. And we wanted to add the bakery and some other things. So we built a new building and just kept growing ever since as the family grows.
It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And you have the extra event space that you do live music on the weekends?
Correct. Yep. We got the picnic pavilion, and we do bands out there on some weekends, and we got our big customer appreciation coming up. So
Third week in September.
third week in September.
Bob told me he wouldn't remember when that was, so
Yep.
I thought I would.
I remember the month.
Okay. Our IT director is Gary McAdams,
Okay.
and he has the Gary McAdams band and some other bands, so he will also do live music for you here.
Yep, he's been out once already, and I believe he's scheduled to come back in September.
So if he's up there, he will be singing a tune and playing his guitar, but if you have a problem with your PC, you can have him deal with that
I'll have him look at it.
It's good to know.
Yep.
Yeah. So what is, you guys, you're known for everything. You have this amazing farm stand. Now you have bakery, which is wonderful. You have wonderful baked breads and apple cider donuts and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Corn is always number one on people's mind.
Corn and tomatoes.
Corn and tomatoes, that's what you guys grow locally.
In the summer. And then once we hit the fall season, you got your pumpkins and your squash and all your gourds, all your fall decor.
All the squash. Do you grow all the squash and pumpkins that you have?
Yes, we do. We got about 65 acres of pumpkins.
It's
which
crazy.
is a lot of work.
I bet. How do you do that?
A lot of good workers, all by hand. No
Okay,
machine
totally
harvesting.
side note. This is my sister that we're driving by, and that dog loves me.
Oh.
You guys didn't see that. Okay, tell us. Sorry, I'm a little chaotic on these things.
Oh, you're good.
You grow all the pumpkins. How do you do that? Seriously.
We just plant them with the planter in the spring and care for them, or in the summer, and we just care for them all season, and then a lot of hand labor comes the fall.
You truly just pick the pumpkins.
We just pick the pumpkins by hand and ship them up to the stand, and we do a lot of wholesaling. We supply a lot of other farm markets like ours with pumpkins.
Yeah.
So,
wow. And the flowers. I did not know till today that you guys grew most of your flowers.
yep, we grow a lot of flowers. Mums is our biggest thing. We also grow the glads and the sunflowers that we sell as fresh cut. And we're starting to get a little bit into perennials. Every year we're just kind of trying something
Growing a
new.
little more.
Yep, a little more and a little more.
You do not let grass grow under your feet, do you?
No, try not to.
You are going. That's crazy. Your mums are beautiful.
Thank you. Yep,
Anybody in Walworth County or visiting Walworth County, you need to stop for the mums.
Yep, we take a lot of pride in them.
Honestly, they're really well priced too.
We've been told that. Very fair.
Yeah, for sure. They are great. Okay, so we are talking, you guys asked Kunes to help out with the corn maze, which we are so honored to do, but it's the 120th Ford anniversary.
Correct. Yep.
So you have the corn maze.
We have the corn maze, which is just over 13 acres, almost 14 acres.
Wow.
And we got Kunes' name carved out in it, and our name, and then we have the old Ford emblem up in there.
It's very cool.
It's very, very neat. So I can't wait to see the drone shots.
Do you do a big corn maze like that every year? Or?
Every single year.
You
yeah.
have. How long does it take to get through the corn maze?
Corn maze, depending on the family, right around 45 minutes. There's kind of two sections. There's a small one, which has 4 checkpoints. That's about 10 to 15 minutes, for someone that just wants to do it with a couple little kids, make sure they're not gonna get totally sidetracked or totally freaked out. So that one's a little easier. Then when you get to the big part of the maze, that one's got, I believe, 6 or 7 checkpoints, and that one takes a good 45 minutes.
Okay, have you ever lost anyone overnight in the corn maze?
Not overnight.
Not that you know of.
Not that we know of. We wonder why there's always a car parked here and there at night.
It might be somebody in the corn maze. You never know.
So, no, we're pretty good about it. We keep track of, the last hour, the people that go in, so we know if they're still in there or not in there.
Yeah. How about the hay bales? Whose idea was to have the hay bales?
That goes back before my time, I think. Probably goes back to my grandpa wanting my dad to put some just bales up there for kids to play on. And then it's grown to what it is today.
It is awesome. My kids are in college and out of college, and the minute I see the hay bales, I have to send them a picture, and they're like, "Oh, the hay bales are up!"
Yeah, the day we open, the first question is, "When are your hay bales?"
When are your hay bales up?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And usually it's Labor Day, but this year we got them up, a good month and a half early. So
yeah,
the kids enjoy them. Try to get them up there.
It's amazing. How many families do you think come through on a given weekend?
Oh, I don't know, a lot. A lot of good memories are made there.
Oh, it's awesome. It's wonderful. Some of my favorite pictures of my kids are on the hay bales. To be honest, one emergency room visit. But that's going to happen when you have 12 kids chase each other.
Yeah, that happens. Kids will be kids.
So, you are an active farmer. Like, are you out in the fields all the time, or are you in the farm stand, or what does your life look like? Are you kind of everywhere?
When the farm stand opens, I've been spending a lot more time up there, but I'm still taking care of all the wholesale orders, and I've got a great crew of guys. I kind of give them guidance on what I need picked that day.
Yeah.
And, leading up to before the stand opens, we got 2 months that we're out there planting and weeding and just taking care of the crops. So I'm actively in all departments all the time.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, as we're filming this, it's the Walrus County Fair. It's just started.
Yep.
And being a family farm in Walrus County, I'm sure that's a big part of your life.
Big part of our lives.
Yeah.
My boys both show pigs up there, and my cousin's boys and daughters show pigs up there, and pigs are a big thing to us. It's something that I showed, and my dad did, and I believe my grandpa showed also.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Do you raise pigs at Pearce's?
No, we buy a couple local pigs, and we just use them to raise at the fair, and teach the boys responsibility, and it's kind of their projects for 3 months.
Gotcha, but you're not.
We're not into animals.
Into animals, gotcha.
No animals.
But so how much time does your family spend? So the fair, for those of you on the camera don't know it, it's Wednesday through Monday.
Yep.
How much time in that 6 days do you spend there? Is it like, are you there every day?
We're there every day because we're feeding morning and night.
Yeah.
So we go up early in the morning, feed, get back to the farm by hopefully 7 o'clock. And then we work in the farm all day, and when we close at 5:30, we head back up at 6 o'clock at night to do chores again.
Ooh, you do not get a lot of sleep this time of year, do you?
Not this time of the year.
Not this time of year. How many ears of corn do you think you eat in a month? Or do you hate it and you don't?
No, I love corn.
Okay.
I love corn. It's kind of an embarrassing question. I mean, I can sit down. I can sit down and eat, 5, 6, 7 ears in a sitting, but that's my whole meal. So.
Okay.
I love corn.
So you're an advocate of Pearce's for the farm stand and the corn.
100%.
It is awesome corn.
Yeah.
It is awesome. So what else? What is your favorite thing to do on the farm? If you had no responsibilities, no wholesale, no billing, no management, what would you do? days free.
I like mowing the grass. It's mindless. You don't have to think. I just like mowing.
I love that answer.
It is.
I love that answer. Do
It's
you stripe it?
relaxing. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, so Pearce's Farm Stand, you're open every day,
Yep. 9:30 to 5:30.
really into November-ish, right?
October 31st.
October 31st.
Yep.
Tons of local produce.
Yep.
Is it all local or no? Just mostly?
Mostly local. I mean, there is stuff. We can't grow our avocados and bananas here, of course. But right now we're sourcing our peaches and apples and nectarines all from Michigan. We get them grower direct.
But mostly local. Amazing mums.
Yep. Mum's the word this time of the year.
If you want to spend some time with the weekends with the kids and you just want to wear them out,
come on over.
You need to be here.
Yep. Come on
for
over
sure.
and play.
And then you can fill them up with
apple cider donuts,
apple cider slushies.
Yep,
I haven't had those yet. Are they amazing?
They're big hit.
Yeah.
Big hit. But yeah, we redid all of our concessions. So they got pulled pork sandwiches and hot dogs, brats, hamburgers, nachos. So.
So seriously, any day you should be here.
Not during the week. Well, come during the week.
Come during the week too.
Don't come during the week for food because concessions are open Saturday.
But
Sunday.
Weekends.
Yep.
This is
weekends
a
the place to
playground.
be. Yep.
Absolutely.
100%.
Awesome, Bob.
So.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you to Pearce's Farms. This is awesome. So come out to the corn maze.
Yep.
Come out just to the farm stand. Fill up.
Get some pumpkins and mums.
Absolutely.
So.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.